Hey, it's Dave Hompes here, hpylorisymptoms.com. And in this video, I want to really explain how some of the foods that you are eating probably on a daily basis may be contributing to heartburn and acid reflux symptoms. Now, it's common belief in the medical system that heartburn and acid reflux are caused by excessive levels of stomach acid. However, this is simply not the case. The majority of heartburn and acid reflux that we deal with in our practice is due to lifestyle factors. And one of the main lifestyle factors that you can alter in a very short space of time is, of course, the food that you're eating. So how could food cause heartburn and acid reflux? Well, there are a number of different mechanisms. The first mechanism is that some of the really common foods that you're eating may be creating irritation and inflammation in your digestive system. And anytime you have that irritation and inflammation, you feel burning sensation or pain in your chest area, and it feels like heartburn. Some of the common foods that create that sensation are gluten, which is a sticky protein substance that's found in wheat, rye, and barley. And that means that gluten is in your breakfast cereals, or certainly some of them. It's in bread, it's in pasta, it's in baked goods like cakes and buns and biscuits and muffins and what have you. It's in noodles. So a lot of the common foods that you're eating could be irritating your digestive system just because they have gluten in them. Another really common food that you're eating that may be causing some irritation in your digestive system is milk. Cow's milk can create inflammation in both the stomach and the intestine. It can also create a lot of bloating due to a condition called lactose intolerance. And so if you're having a lot of milk, particularly with your cereal, in your cups of tea, in your cups of coffee, and some of the recipes that you're cooking for yourself, cheese as well, you may find that those foods are irritating your digestive system. The irritation of the digestive system is not the only way that foods can create problems. Certain foods can also relax something called the lower esophageal sphincter. And that's like a little bum hole that separates your esophagus from your stomach. It's the same kind of structure as your bum hole. So I like to say you actually have two bum holes, just that one of them is positioned about here. So when you swallow, the lower esophageal sphincter opens and the food dumps down into your stomach. It's then supposed to close tightly to stop the contents of the stomach coming back up into the esophagus. If the lower esophageal sphincter is weakened, if it stays slightly open, you can have little bits of acid and stomach content splashing back up into your esophagus, and that creates a lot of pain and burning. Some of the foods that weaken or open up the lower esophageal sphincter include tomatoes, onions, chocolate, coffee or caffeine, peppermint, and there are some other ones as well, but they're the real main ones that you want to be watching out for. So you can see that if you go about removing some of these foods from your diet for a period of time and monitor your symptoms, you may actually find that without taking any acid suppressing medications that your doctor wants you to take, that your heartburn symptoms actually start to improve significantly over time. Now, food is not the only cause of heartburn. The foods are important, but there are other reasons why heartburn and acid reflux develop. So things like chronic infections with H. pylori and candida and small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, they can create heartburn and acid reflux. Poor digestive function in general can also create acid reflux. So very low stomach acid levels, poor pancreatic function, poor liver and gallbladder function could also contribute to heartburn and acid reflux as well. Smoking, alcohol, and certain medical drugs can also contribute to heartburn and acid reflux. And you may want to talk to your doctor about some of those particular medications. Now, there's also a condition called a hiatal hernia, where the little part of the stomach actually pushes through the diaphragm and gets into a place where it shouldn't be. And that can also create heartburn and acid reflux. And I discussed some of these other potential causes or triggers of these symptoms in some of my other videos. Now, if you're interested in learning more about this topic and why you might be having heartburn and acid reflux, please visit my website, hpylorisymptoms.com. We have a whole bunch of articles and videos on this particular topic. But I hope you can see from this short video that excess stomach acid is not the reason for the majority of heartburn and acid reflux symptoms that people are walking around with. And taking acid suppressing drugs is not the answer if things like foods, infections, structural problems like hernias and what have you are the actual cause or the root cause of the problem. My name's Dave Hompes. I thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to catching you again next time.